So this is the instruction video for how to create an identity box for our art day today. The box that we're going to create, the piece of artwork, is inspired by an artist called Joseph Cornell, who was a very famous American artist who produced artwork in boxes. And we're going to take his work as our inspiration. Lots of people produce artwork in boxes, and you can see some of those here now. Now, the boxes that we're going to create are based on our identity. Identity means who you are as a person. So it's the things that you like or the things that you don't like. It might be your favourite food or your favourite place to go on holiday. But whatever you decide to put onto your box, you need to put on the most basic thing about your identity, which is your name and the fact that you go to the Mount School. Here's my example of an identity box. This is just to help you. You don't actually have to copy exactly what I am doing. This box is going to be all about you, and it needs to be personal to you, but this should give you some ideas. You've been given a photograph of yourself that we're going to attach to the box. Now, I haven't got any photographs of me because my wife burnt them all. So I've got a photograph of a piece of artwork that's just a young girl, but you will have your own photograph of your face. I've decided to tear the edges of my picture. You might decide to cut them, but tearing can create a nice edge to your work and make it a little bit more interesting. With your patterned papers, which you should have in your classroom, you can cut out these patterned papers in any way that you like. I'm going to do strips at the moment, but you may want to cut out circles or triangles or anything at all. And don't forget, you don't have to use scissors. You could tear them as well. But whatever you do, think about what you are doing. Don't just do it randomly. If you want the whole side of the box to be one type of patterned paper, just like I'm doing now, you could use the edge of the box so you can get the right shape. Cut it out and then you'll have a full background. So be really creative when producing the front of your box. Use your imagination and try things out. If you've cut out some shapes like I have, some strips, it's absolutely fine to change your mind once you've laid it out, and you may think to yourself, I don't like that, I'm going to cut them up into rectangles or triangles or anything at all. I think I'll go for triangles on mine. As you're working, think about what you're doing and keep trying out different things until you think it looks right. So I'll just glue these little triangles on. My hands really are moving this fast at the moment. Impressive, isn't it? Right, so let's get the photograph. You will have a picture of your face, remember. Just in case you're unsure, this is definitely not a picture of me. And I'm going to stick the photograph on top of my background. Now you may want to add a few more bits of pattern paper so it overlaps your photograph like I'm doing here, just to try and create something interesting. We've got some felt tip pens for you, and then you can work into the front cover of your box with the felt tip pens. You may colour in some sections, you might add some patterns like I'm doing here, and I'm just doing a few examples for you to give you some ideas. You can do whatever you like. I think I'll take a coloured pen on this section and I'll colour in the background of my picture. Yours would look very good like that. So the next thing to do is to add your name. We'll have some letters for you to cut out. I've got some already prepared here, and you're going to attach your name somewhere on the box. You don't have to put it where I'm putting it. You can put it anywhere you like. Obviously, do not write the word name. You need to write your name. And then we're going to look at the sides. We don't have much time on Arts Day to do this, so you will get a chance to finish the whole box during your art lessons. But hopefully you'll get the front done and maybe one or two sides. So the sides are going to be done in exactly the same way. You need to make them interesting and unusual with the patterned papers. I've decided to cut out some circles here just so it's a bit different, and I'm going to do the same thing that I did on the front. I'm going to add some patterns with a pen, finish off with the patterned papers. So this side of my box is going to be about the Mount School, a very important part of my identity. There we have the front of the box done and the side of the box done. We haven't got much time, as I've said before, so you may not get much further than that. But what you do need to have is your photograph, your name, and hopefully one side complete by the end of this session.